Alright, hello and welcome everybody. I'm pretty nervous and jacked up right now, so hopefully it's going to be a good video. As you see from the title, it is simply the Smii7y recruitment video. I'm trying to recruit him to Scientology. No, in truth, all I want to do is have him come on and try the track that I made for him. We got to see Bias play the track that I made for him, and it was really cool for me. You know, Nogla, Bias, Smii7y, those are the three that every single day I turn on their videos, and if there's nothing uploaded, my day is a little bit worse, and I do genuinely mean that. So you guys better never frickin' retire. I'm depending on you. That being said, I have created a few races here. We're going to play 4 races. One was made specifically for Bias. Bias did play it, but I have since updated it, so that's why it's included. But I have all my recruitment tools here for Smii7y. So I got my beautiful Homer Simpson hat because I know how much you guys love to draw homers. I even have on my Obey Hypnotoad shirt because you have to obey this video. And then I am currently drinking his GamerSupps flavor good. Here's the shaker. Here is my little red spoon that you provide, just for evidence that I'm actually drinking it. We're going to get into the video now. 4 tracks that I designed. I would love to see you guys play them. Thank you again, Bias, for playing the one that I made for you already. But I said in another video, if you guys ever want to extend an invitation, I will be there any time of day. You just name it. Not asking for any money. Doesn't even have to be a published video. Just be able to see you guys in the same Discord call would be really cool. I'd really appreciate that. All that being said, the reason that I made these tracks and have them with the GamerSupps theme is just simply to get Smii7y's attention. So, the first track I made, this is called Good Time Trials. Alright, so it says, Dear Smii7y, I made this custom track just for you. It is designed to challenge you and give you just the slightest headache, while still being enjoyable. I themed it after your GamerSupps flavor good, so I can get your attention. I also use the flag of your homeland as a key design featured on multiple platforms. Since Bias played the track I made for him, I'm expecting to see mine, or you attempt mine, soon. Try not to blow the first corner. Looking at you, Blarg. Alright, so obviously I'm trying to be a little smug. Hopefully that lands home with him, but genuinely I'd be so grateful. I'm very nervous putting my heart and soul into this video right now. Can't stop my damn leg from shaking. I think I need a fidget spinner to calm down because obviously the tism has taken over. That being said, so far 100% rating on this track. It is meant to be one person at a time, just literally a time trial event. But I did make it possible, if everyone cooperates, that you can have more than one person. And as I was saying in the description, you can see I made that platform just look like the Canadian flag. Took a lot out of me. Being an American, I can't stand you Canadians. And yet here I am groveling to one. So, on this specific track that I made for Smii7y, you are locked in on one type of vehicle. And it happens to be the SM722. I picked that car specifically because it sort of resembles your username, but also it had that exact feel that I was looking for, of just being a little bit hard to control and still able to get the job done. So here we are on Good Time Trials. I'm going to try to one-shot it. Basically this is just to show you how to run the video and to bring more, or to run the track and bring more attention to the track and hopefully to this video. So you can see you want to enter this first corner all the way on the right side, not hit the curb like I did. And we just got to glance at it. So I debated a long time, and I think it's funnier to have a cursed image instead of one that actually depicts the logo properly. But in case you haven't seen it yet, as we come around this next corner, it's good. And I even left the tail end of the blimp sticking out behind so you can see how it was made. Yeah, the very cursed Smii7y logo. Even have the little propellers on top of the hat. You can see I'm getting through here pretty decently and made a few mistakes already. And you can see what I'm talking about, that the car is able to complete the course, but it's just slippery enough that it's pretty fun to try to get through here. And that's why I had it set to a time trial. Now for some reason I took my HUD off, so you can't see what time I'm posting, but we'll look at the end of the video, assuming that I can one-shot this. This is a nice little hairpin right here. I really enjoy the back-to-back hairpin section. Woo! Little recovery. And then this side right here. I can't believe I fucked that up there. I got too excited. Damn it. Anyway. Oop. So this side right here, you're going to come all the way down, and then you're going to come as close to the wall as possible. That way you can pick up the speed boost. And then you just got to try to nail this corner because the car is really hard to control in this section. I don't want to exaggerate it that it's an impossible thing to control, but just more difficult than I think it should be for a car of this nature. Ooh, did not get through there cleanly. Anyway, you can see you're going to go back and forth right there, and then you're going to head down the hill. And this is similar to a track that I did create in the past, but I like to think that I fine-tuned it. And like I said in the description, it's not exactly the easiest track in the world to complete. There is a little bit of a challenge with the wall rides, but I didn't want to make it too easy and simple and have a boring video, so here we go into the first real challenge of the video. And I booked it. Attempt number 2. Alright, that's a much better launch, and you want to get up as high as possible as quickly as you can. I put that boost in there just to save us because sometimes it was very inconsistent. And you can see going back onto the flag. Now, don't cheat it right here. Alright, just take the wall ride like you're supposed to. Don't blow the wall ride like I just tried. And then, oh, that was a terrible landing. Well, it's 2 respawns so far. Terrible landing. Shouldn't. Both of my mistakes are on parts of the track that shouldn't have had mistakes, and the parts that are. Actually, I'm on 3 respawns. Never mind, I lied. Alright, then this section, you really want to get the car under control there. Gonna race back up this hill. Fuck that light pole. Oh, that's a little too much air. Well, guardrail saved me. And we are almost done with the track now. We're gonna race back up the way we came earlier. And this section is a lot of fun in my opinion, but you have to be on top of it because the car will kick out the rear end or it'll just slide the front end too much. Really have to be delicate with your throttle. I think it does demonstrate a decent amount of skill if you can get through there cleanly. And then you're going to go through Arthur's Pass here. Really got to try to keep the car under control. If you can nail this corner, it's so much fun with the rear tires just going up on that little rocky section. And now here we come into another difficult wall ride. I put that boost again just because it seemed like there was too many inconsistencies. You couldn't do this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, baby, dig. Ooh! Alright, and now we are at the end. We just have one more wall ride going down, but this is the most difficult part of the track. Come on, let's one-shot it. Yep, you want to put your right side tires off the edge. Just didn't get grip. Alright, that was a little bit better of an entry. When you have too much speed, you do... There we go. Well, it took me 2 times to get down there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You do want to put the right sides up off the top of the wall if you come down full speed. That is not inaccurate. 5 minutes, 12 seconds. Very slow lap time for me. But that leaves room for people out there to try to beat it. Alright, and now we're going to go into the second race. This is Shrimp Paste, but again, it is the updated version. So Buys and his group did play it, but Smii7y got stuck because of an inconsistency in the map that again has been fixed. So just including this. I've talked about this race a few times now, so I'm not going to bother going into the description and everything. We're just going to get right onto the track. I'm also only going to do 1 lap instead of the 2 that is designed to run. Alright, and you can go up that ramp there, or you can just stay on the low side. Either way is fine. I don't think either one presents an advantage. It just so that two people can go through that section at once instead of everybody having to be single file. You're going to fly up over that bus, so you have to get a decent enough run on the wall ride. Then you're going to come right over here. And this is a very fun section. I really like this transition piece going up the hill, get the right sides in the dirt. And then you're going to fly through the shrimp paste section. Another reason, Buys, you guys got to play this track again is that in here for his shrimp paste, so got to have him enjoy it. Then you fly up this wall, and there's a few different ways to angle yourself off here. I like to try to get as much distance as possible. Little over rotation there, but you really want to be set up just like that. Have the 2 checkpoints there just in case you come up a little bit short. And if you can, you want to try to quad that section. My eczema made my nose so damn itchy, I didn't really get a chance to even attempt it. But anyway, you're going to angle yourself up high. The wheels broke loose there. I do have that orange extra platform that we're going to need. That's the emergency platform. And then there's also that orange ramp that in case you miss a landing, you can get back up there. Now this is Smii7y's favorite jump. Alright. And just going to let it fly. Just like that thing of beauty. That's how it was supposed to be. Sorry, Smii7y. Alright, you're going to hit that 180, and then again you have an over or under section. I'm going to go under this time, show you how tight of a space that is. Going under right there is a little bit faster, but you run the risk of hitting the top. And then this is the part that is different. So it's just kind of a regular road race section, nothing too extreme here. Just thought it was a better finish to the track than how the original layout was. And then you're going to take this nice wide sweeper right here. And I have it designed so that you can see the stop sign and that you come and avoid it just like that into the final 180, where you're going to have a transition and then a jump back to the starting platform. And that is a lap around shrimp paste, how it's supposed to be, the updated version that actually works. That was a pretty clean lap right there. It was 2 minutes 33 seconds. That's pretty nice. Alright, now this track, again, I'm just trying to get the attention of these guys so that they will play it. So, the name is Grandpa's Ashes Circuit. Fan-themed track trying to get the attention of Smii7y and the goons to play the track I made. GamerSupps has nothing to do with this. This is fan-made. I hope you enjoy playing the track for yourselves, and fingers crossed we get to see it on YouTube. This is a track that allows all 3 NASCAR-themed cars to compete against each other. This track has multiple turns and is made to test your driving skills. No parkour, nothing ridiculous, just good, hard racing. Alright, it is a point-to-point race. And as I said, you do get to pick either the Evron Truck, the Hot Ring Saber, or the Hellfire. So I personally don't like the Dodge NASCAR that they have, whatever that's called, the Hot Ring Hellfire. But I really enjoy this livery, and it goes really well with the specific green that I've chosen for my new crew color. So we're just going to use this 69 Shark Tooth livery. So 30 people can race every single track that I've created. And this track, you're just going to start with a nice opening right there, really wide, so people shouldn't be wrecking each other. Damn roof flaps on this car are so ridiculous. Don't know why the rear end broke loose there. And you're just going to try to navigate your way around. Without having the mini map on, it's hard to remember which one is a 180-degree corner and which one's a 90-degree corner, but doesn't matter. We'll get through here as clean as possible. And I chose the goons just because they had that redneck, you know, NASCAR, whatever. Not necessarily persona, but it's definitely, when you think of the phrase, those damn liberals, that's definitely 2 things that come to mind, the goons and NASCAR. And since it's their GamerSupps flavor, thought it was a good idea to tie it together. Anyway, you're going to come way out wide there. That's a really fun section in my opinion. Ooh, don't know why the coping kicked me out there. Damn, my nose is itchy. And then you're gonna come and try to set yourself up for a good entry right there. And you're gonna hit another right-handed corner here. That was a little bit more of a sweeper than I remembered it being. Good look. Then you're gonna come to the left here. Ooh, pushed a little wide. I think we got into the wall a little bit. Car still looks clean though. And now you're gonna set up for this left-hander. And to another left-hander. Then we're gonna go down this. Ooh, definitely got on the wall there. This little skinny section of the track here. Then you're gonna come out nice and wide. Whoa, that was cool. And we might as well go first person here. So this part of the track is just racing all the way back to the other side, and it's designed for you to just get as much speed as possible, let the vehicles show their differences. And shout out Honey Eczema. I always wear the gloves in the game because I had to sometimes wear those gloves because of how bad the eczema is on my hands. So 2 sponsors pushing this video, even though I'm getting no money from anybody. Smart business guy, I know. Alright, so that's that way out there long section. And then you're going to drop back in. We're going to have this left-hander into another left-hander that we try to set up. I know I just said, wow, we're going to go left and it's NASCAR. I know I got it. But we're going to do a bunch of right turns now. Going to enter the racing circuit again. And then the end of this track is a little different from the first design as well. Not sure why, but sometimes you'd play this and the waves would be coming up through the ground so violently you couldn't even complete the track. So I made it so that the waves are no longer a factor, which is unfortunate because I thought that was a pretty funny ending. Ooh, got in there a little hot. I kept the throttle down with the controller pressed up against my thigh right there. So yeah, not a lot of great throttle control when you're not actually using the throttle. Just have it peg wide open. So you can see this is a little bit longer of a track, but it is a point-to-point race. It's not lapped. And it's really a challenge to try to keep your speed up and nail every corner. And especially if you have a bigger lobby, this can be a lot of fun. I don't think I've been able to play this with more than 6 people, unfortunately, but when there are other people out here, it's definitely a lot of fun. I'm just trying to do that solo demonstration. You can really lay into these corners here. Obviously, the other cars have different strengths and weaknesses. You are able to use all 3, like I said, so you may have to drive it a little differently than I'm driving this one right now. But it shouldn't be too far off. And you can hear that the engine really sounds bogged down on this car, so I think some of the other ones have a little bit better acceleration. And now we're going to go opposite end to the left instead of the right of that starting platform, and now we are at the end pretty much. You're just going to hold it wide open, which is convenient timing because my nose is about to fall off if I didn't scratch it. Ah. Yeah, having eczema sucks. Alright, and now we're going to fly up here, and you're going to fly one more time, which means it's a good time for some good. You will blow up if you don't angle your car just right, so you definitely want to do a better job than I did. And now you're just going to go above what was supposed to be the waves coming through the ground here. Oop, a little happy with the dirt there. Oh, you can see the wave did come through a little bit right there. Yeah, you're basically just going to make 3 more lefts. And then you're going to go flying all the way into the center of this board, through the tunnel, and that's the Grandpa Ash's circuit. Alright, now this last race is just again trying to get GamerSupps' attention so that maybe they can convince Smithy to run it. It is called the GamerSupps Sample Pack. I'm not associated with GamerSupps, I'm just a fan who's trying to get some of my favorite YouTubers to record on my tracks and maybe some free swag. Maybe. This multicolored track uses only the Tron bike as you go for one crazy ride. So, it is really designed to be with other people. by yourself, it's not the greatest, okay? It is pretty much just one giant straightaway, followed by the same straightaway later on. When I made this race though, I wanted it to be this long rainbow tunnel so that you could have the neon with the Tron bikes. I think it's a really cool aesthetic. So, you know, now we'll just say that the red section is the good, the orange section is the brand risk, the yellow section is the pina colada flavor, and then this is the melon flavor. No, this is the guacamole gamer fart. I don't remember. I had a Gamer Supps flavor for each one because I did get the free sample with my order, which was very nice. I think this was supposed to be the Grandpa Ash's one because it's the closest to an ash color I could get. Anyway, so you're going to go thundering down that long straightaway. Again, can be boring by yourself. Into this right-handed 180, and then you're going to just try your best to stay on the track. You can use that little bike glitch thing to your advantage to try to skip most of that part on the ground there. But you have to be careful that you are launching from the center of the track if you try to do that. See, or you're going to fuck it up just like I did. Oh man, you know, building these tracks I never fall off once. Running them without the camera on, I can do it perfectly. As soon as there's pressure on and I'm nervous about doing this stupid video, perform like ass. Anyway, this is a short race, and again, it is designed for a bigger lobby. I think it is a lot of fun when you have other people in here. The only thing that can be an issue is if you're playing with a bunch of dirty riders, because you get knocked off of that straightaway. There's no respawn anywhere around, and beautiful GTA physics did not let me add any additional checkpoints in there, even though originally it did. For some reason they got convinced that we are using a water vehicle. I know, I apologize, it's stupid. But either way, I still think this is a fun track, good enough to try to get attention of my favorite YouTubers. So, you can see how we're going up and down, left and right, all over. It is pretty technical. We had that tightrope section back there, and then you can easily blow this corner. It's very deceiving. That is what I was talking about. You have this very long straightaway all the way back to the beginning. And this is where you do not want to get shoved off. That's why I made it nice and wide. So in theory, even if you guys are beating and banging on each other, you won't get suicided. All the way back down into the orange, and then finally into the red, and you'll be back on the original platform. And here we go. So you do want to try to get some lean into the bike there. You want to be very careful how you go about it, because you have to do this giant 360, and then you're going to head back through the tunnel and to the starting line. It is normally a 2-lap race. Just put on one for this video, and that's it. So hopefully that was enough to convince you to check out the track, Smitty. I'd really appreciate getting to see you on it. Put all this time and effort into it just for that. Again, if you would be kind enough to extend an invite, I would be so gracious. Not about the money. Don't need to post a video. Just would like to be able to play it with you. If we only posted a video on your channel, that'd be incredible. But either way, thank you guys, everyone that I mentioned in the video, for making the videos that you do make. It does do a lot in my life. I do appreciate it. And hopefully we'll get to see you guys on the track soon. Bye-bye.